What you see here is the heart. The heart has 4 chambers. Look at this as a sketch of a heart. 4 chambers, 2 blue chambers and 2 red chambers, which you can see here. 2 blue chambers and 2 red chambers. The size is little different. They are not equal. We'll see that later. The 2 at the top, the 2 chambers at the top are called auricle. Right auricle, left auricle. The 2 at the bottom are called ventricles. Left ventricle, right ventricle. You see the right side of the heart is dealing with blue color blood. Blue color blood is called impure blood. And the left side of the heart is dealing with red color blood, which is pure blood. Oxygenated blood is pure blood. Carbonated blood is called carbonated blood is called impure blood. We represent the impure blood with the blue color, and we represent the pure blood with the red color here. So you can follow the flow of red color and follow the flow of blue color. The arrow marks indicate flowing in and out of the heart. Always blood flows into the heart when it is coming from the veins. Therefore, you will see when it comes to the heart, it flows into the auricles only. When it flows out of the heart, you see it is flowing out of the heart, means ventricle. You can see from the right ventricle, it is flowing here and going into pulmonary artery. Arteries carry blood away from the heart. Veins carry blood. Arteries carry blood away from the heart. See, aorta. Aorta came from the word artery. So, aorta takes out of the heart. Pulmonary artery takes out from the heart. Pulmonary vein brings blood towards the heart. A vena cava, you can see interior vena cava and superior vena cava from top. Interior vena cava from the lower part of the body and superior vena cava from the upper part of the body bring blood into the heart. So if it is into the heart, naturally it has to flow into the auricle. So into the heart, when it flows, it comes into the auricle. Now left or right depends on pure blood or impure blood that is flowing into the heart. So if it is impure blood, it will come into the right auricle. If it is pure blood, it will come into the left auricle. Now, the impure blood from the right auricle moves into the right ventricle when the heart pumps. The pure blood from the left auricle moves into the left ventricle when the heart pumps. And this pumping is simultaneous. That is, when the top chambers are pumped through the valves that you see here in white color, on either side, left side and right side, the blood flows through the valve into the ventricle. When the ventricles together pump, from the left ventricle you can see through the valve, aortic valve, this is aortic valve. Through this it goes into the aorta. From the left ventricle it goes into the aorta. From the right it goes into the pulmonary artery. At both entrances you see valves. Let's see the names of the valves. From the left auricle to the left ventricle you have mitral valve or bicuspid valve. Bi means 2. Tricuspid, tri means 3. Tricuspid valve is between the right auricle and right ventricle. We will see the picture of it in a minute. Now you can see from the aorta, which is from the left ventricle, the aorta flows, it curves like a question, and you can see it goes to the right arm, left arm and to the brain, up. And it goes down here, the lower part of the body. This is the lower part of the body, right? The lower part of the body, the blood flows here. stomach, and legs and abdomen. Okay, so that's a picture of heart here. Now I have got to explain to you what is going on here. Lungs and heart. Through the pulmonary artery, you can see from the right ventricle when the heart pumps, that flows into two arms of the pulmonary artery. One arm goes to one lobe of the lung and the other arm goes to the other lobe of the lung. Right and left lung lobes are there. From the nose, the trachea opens into the lung. The lungs lobe purify the blood, the blue blood, that blue you can see. And then once it is purified through the pulmonary vein, it's coming here on either side, you can see, coming here and flowing into the left auricle. It is ready for pumping into the ventricle and then go to all parts of the body. So impure blood which is there in the right auricle, collected from all over the body through the superior vena cava and inferior vena cava, they come into the right auricle and then they flow into the right ventricle when it pumps, and then it goes, when it comes into the pulmonary artery, into two arms. The two arms lead into the two lobes of the lungs. From there, when it is oxygenated, decarbonated, the carbon dioxide is removed to pump through the nose, and through the nose you take the oxygen and come and oxygenate the blood, and the blood becomes purified as red blood and come through the two arms and flow into the left auricle and eventually it goes to the left ventricle. Through echo test we can measure the flow of heart from auricles into the ventricle. You can measure the thickness of this wall, interventricular wall, interauricular wall, and valve, the wall of the thickness of the wall of the heart. Echo test. I will show it to you. So that is the circulation of blood in the heart. Now why did I show here a sketch, a simple sketch to show you heart has 4 chambers, and each chamber you can see the openings. What are the openings available? Now you see on the, this is the right auricle. From right auricle to right ventricle there is an opening protected by tricuspid valve. Left auricle to the left ventricle there is a bicuspid valve or mitral valve, and from the left ventricle a valve protects the flow into the aorta. From the right ventricle there is a valve protecting that flow when it flows into the pulmonary artery here. Similarly, here also there is an opening. There is an opening for receiving the blood. Here receiving from lungs, here receiving from all over the body, superior and inferior vena cava. Right, that's it. That's it.